welcoming the world as our friends. It is this well-known motto to which we as the hosts will gladly dedicate the 2013 World Championships for Icelandic horses. Our international federation, FIFE, has entrusted Germany with this task, and we believe wholeheartedly that the Karlshorst Equestrian Center in the heart of Berlin is the ideal venue to connect traditional values and modern standards. Please take a look. A spacious location not only with excellent access through public transportation, but also with a perfect infrastructure for all our competitions in sports and breeding, for a diverse program around those tests, and with everything within walking distance. Our exploration begins at the historic portal gate of Karlshorst. Having landed at BBI Airport, it's only about 100 yards from here that you will arrive by rail, by bus, or by car. And so there'll be great convenience for all our guests to get to the World Championship grounds in the mornings and to get back to their hotels at night. Welcome everyone! Now we're entering the actual campus, where in August of 2013 it will be all about Icelandic horses. This view with the competition arena in the background and our global village with top-notch offerings gives you a great idea of what you're about to experience. Tickets will of course be available ahead of time, and they can be purchased through our website at berlin2013.com. Additionally, we'll be offering tickets to our entertainment programs right there on location, and with your passes in hand, you'll be ready for a great ride. The first competitions at World Championships for Icelandic horses are traditionally those in breeding. For their confirmation assessments and for further seminars, we're building a major tent in the anterior section of the venue, which will allow for these events to proceed as planned, whatever the weather. Let's take a step inside, and we're looking at the pace track and the oval track right behind it. Not only does this view offer you a glimpse of the generous opportunities at Karlshorst, but also at the beautiful scenery of the Wuhlheide Eco Park around it. Taking a look to the right from the same position, you will find the grandstand of the Equestrian Center and the big stage we're going to build here. This is where the evenings we plan to have some great performers provide a colorful program for all our visitors. Berlin 2013 will be an unforgettable combination of competitions and entertainment. Back to the actual arena. This view is perfect to give you an idea of the dimensions we're facing, and it also shows you the short distances for our guests between the stands and both the catering area to the right and our global village with all kinds of shopping opportunities on the left. You will be able to easily cross over from one side to the other. When approaching the frontal short side of our track, there's a pavilion for our guests of honor and for the sponsors of the World Championships. And it's only a few steps from there for you to fully take in the grandeur of our global village behind the main stand, which we will build just for these World Championships. In our village you will encounter a great variety of information, shopping and catering opportunities. Entering the VIP area for all those who have greatly contributed not only to this event, but to sports and breeding of Icelandic horses, and without whose generous support such a project would be unthinkable, you will be able to proceed to the outside patio, where, catering included, there's a perfect view of all that's going on both tracks at any given time. It's just a few steps from here that we get to a dressage arena, which will serve both training purposes as well as a variety of show performances for our guests. From its stand, there's a great view of the second oval track and of our global village, where from Berlin branded merchandising items to classy presentations of cultural and lifestyle offerings, any guest of the World Championships will find what he or she may desire. Here's another angle to illustrate the easy walking distance between our main stand and the shopping village. And of course, we'll be sure to think of sufficient sanitary facilities. Access to the different sections of our stands will always be from the rear, so when people enter, there won't be any obstructed view for those already seated. This well-established practice is one we would follow in Berlin as well. It is quite an unusual vista point that our guests shall have from the top. The main stand will feature a gallery overlooking everything from the training tracks to our global village and the eco park. Next up, we'll take a look inside the stadium, where on the left you will very prominently notice our big video wall. This will not only offer a multi-camera view of all the tests as they're going on, but will show our audience all kinds of competition highlights during the breaks, and next to statistics and scores, our sponsors will be able to offer their own video packages right in front of the eyes of the world. Now join us in looking right, and you will get a feel for what the inside of our arena will look like, a truly great view which absolutely makes you long for the opening of Berlin 2013. Let's enjoy a similar perspective from the rider's view upon entering the oval and then the pace track. Allow yourself a moment now for these impressions to sink in. Behind the grandstand on the side of the pace track, there's something truly special, a calm zone with benches and sunbeds. Within walking distance, our catering area, including a traditionally German beer garden. There's truly something for everyone, and the view from the Karlshorst grandstand shows you once again how compact yet generous and spacious our venue will be. We've already heard of how at night there'll be plenty of highlights in order to entertain our guests. Here's the stage now, which will be certain to rock this place. If you're coming to Berlin with your whole family, you will also be sure to have your children in good hands with our trained staff at the playground. One world, 5 gates. See you in Berlin.